You notice her texting someone in secret or posting flirty comments on social media. You feel uneasy and your mind starts racing. Is this just friendly chatting, or is it crossing the line into emotional cheating? In this video, we will explore the signs of emotional cheating, how to tell if her messages or social media behavior are innocent, when you should ask her to stop, and how to protect your emotional connection. We will include examples, tips, reflection questions, and guidance on whether certain behaviors could be a reason to leave. By the end, you will feel more confident handling this situation calmly and thoughtfully. Emotional cheating happens when someone forms a secret or intimate connection outside of their relationship. It does not always involve physical contact, but the emotional bond can be just as hurtful. Think about this. Emotional intimacy can be formed with texts, calls, private messages, or social media comments. If your partner confides personal feelings, shares dreams, or vents frustrations to someone else instead of you, it can be damaging over time. For example, imagine she starts texting a coworker every night. At first, it might be casual, about work deadlines or shared projects, but gradually, she shares her frustrations, worries, and personal thoughts. She laughs at private jokes, shares private struggles, or expresses excitement about small things with this person. Over time, the emotional connection she builds with someone else can feel stronger than the connection she has with you. Ask yourself, have you noticed her laughing or smiling at texts in a way she does not with you? Does she seem more excited to share interactions with someone else than with you? Small, seemingly innocent actions can build into emotional intimacy that crosses the line. Emotional cheating often starts small, but the key indicators are secrecy, emotional investment, and prioritizing someone else's attention over your relationship. There are several signs that her messages might be crossing the line. She might hide or delete messages or be secretive about who she is talking to. She may quickly close her phone when you walk by, turn off notifications, or refuse to let you see her messages. She may use flirty language, emojis, or innuendos in her texts. Comments like "missing you," "you always make me laugh," or playful nicknames can indicate emotional intimacy. She might minimize or lie about her communication with someone. If you ask, she may say it is just friendly, but her actions tell a different story. You might notice frequent late-night texting, unexplained secrecy, or prioritizing her time and attention to this person over you. Ask yourself, how often is she messaging this person? Is it daily or mostly occasional? Does she seem defensive when you mention it? These reflection questions help you determine whether the communication is harmless or a warning sign. Mini example. Imagine she texts one friend all day and shares inside jokes, funny memes, or frustrations that she never shares with you. She laughs with excitement when reading messages from this friend but seems distant with you. This is a classic early sign of emotional cheating. Social media can reveal just as much about her intentions as private messages. Look closely at how she interacts on Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok. Does she reply to posts or comments in ways that feel flirty, suggestive, or intimate? Is she using heart emojis, kiss emojis, winks, or overly playful messages instead of just liking posts? Even small actions like leaving hearts on a photo, commenting inside jokes, or sending private messages can signal emotional investment in someone else. Ask yourself, would she respond this way if you were watching? Does she try to hide her social media activity or act defensive when you mention it? These interactions may not always be cheating, but they can erode trust and create emotional distance. Mini example. Sarah used to casually like posts, but over time, She started sending heart emojis, private comments, and personal messages to a coworker. Her boyfriend noticed her excitement and laughter when reading the messages. The emotional bond outside the relationship was growing stronger than the bond at home. Tip: take note of patterns rather than isolated actions. Occasional friendly messages might be fine, but consistent, intimate, or secretive behavior is a red flag. Patterns matter. You should worry if her messages or social media interactions are frequent, secretive, or flirty. Examples include frequent late-night texting, sending kiss or heart emojis consistently, deleting posts or messages, or being defensive when asked about her interactions. If these patterns appear, it is time for a calm conversation. Clearly express your feelings. For example, you could say, "I feel hurt when I see heart emojis or flirtatious comments to others online." Set fair boundaries. Make it clear what is acceptable and what crosses the line. Ask yourself, are these behaviors occasional or constant? Is she willing to adjust her behavior when you express your feelings? Boundaries should be respected. Consistent disrespect of boundaries is a warning sign that emotional cheating is taking place. Mini tip: reflect on how you feel about her online interactions. If they make you anxious or hurt, it is valid to ask for change. Emotional safety in a relationship is as important as physical safety. Not all messages or social media interactions are cheating. Context matters. Consider frequency, secrecy, and emotional intimacy. Casual messages to friends or short check-ins are usually harmless. Repeated secretive, intimate, or emotionally deep conversations that are not shared with you cross the line. Practical tip: create a shared understanding of what emotional fidelity means in your relationship. Discuss acceptable behaviors, including texting, social media, and communication with exes. Agreeing on boundaries reduces misunderstandings and strengthens trust. Sarah started texting a coworker about work projects. Over time, the conversations became personal. She shared frustrations, jokes, and inside references. Her boyfriend noticed she was distracted and realized she was investing emotionally more in someone else than in their relationship. Jenna remained in contact with her ex. Late-night texts, emojis, and secretive behavior created distance in her current relationship. Emotional cheating does not always involve physical infidelity, but it can break trust just as deeply. Ask yourself, could you be in a similar situation? How would you feel if your partner shared personal thoughts or excitement with someone else and not you? Mini reflection. Imagine your partner sending heart emojis, private jokes, and personal stories to someone else while being distant with you. This thought exercise helps you understand emotional boundaries. If you feel uneasy, assess your feelings. Determine if concern is legitimate or influenced by jealousy. Communicate openly. Share how the messages or comments make you feel without accusing. Set clear boundaries. Define what is acceptable regarding texting, social media, and interactions with others. Observe changes. Notice whether she respects boundaries after the conversation. Seek guidance if needed. Couples counseling can help repair trust and improve communication. Ask yourself, is she willing to change when boundaries are set? Does she respect your feelings? If she continues secretive, flirty, or dismissive behavior, it may be time to evaluate the relationship. Consistent emotional cheating or refusal to respect your feelings can be a reason to consider leaving, because trust is the foundation of any healthy relationship. Communicate daily about feelings, not just logistics. Share highs and lows and encourage openness. Be transparent about social media and messaging habits. Set respectful expectations for interactions with exes or friends. Spend quality time together and appreciate each other. Emotional cheating often starts when one partner feels ignored or unappreciated. Ask questions like, how would you feel if I responded this way to someone else? What makes you comfortable or uncomfortable online? These conversations build understanding, respect, and trust. Mini tip. Schedule time to connect emotionally every day. Discuss social media openly. Celebrate small wins in communication. These practices prevent emotional distance. Secret messages and social media interactions are not always cheating, but they can cross the line into emotional betrayal. Trust, communication, and clear boundaries are essential in any relationship. If you notice red flags, address them calmly and thoughtfully. Comment below if you have experienced this situation. How did you handle it? Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more relationship advice. Relationships do not need perfection. They need patience, presence, playfulness, and care. Every choice you make, every small act of love, builds the connection between you and your partner. Love is not found. It is built one choice, one laugh, one thought at a time. What will you focus on today? Which small action can you do right now to strengthen your connection?